In today's video, let's have a quick look at the next key milestone for Dent. So let's look at the Q3 milestone um, in their roadmap. So if you look at the Q3 roadmap, so they've started achieving some of the items already. So one of them is the integration with the Samsung blockchain wallet. So that was a very interesting development that Dent achieved in this quarter, Q3 2020. So they have enabled Samsung blockchain wallet payment for eSIM, which is a very interesting, may not be having attracting more customers because of that integration, but from my point of view, it's a very interesting and adoption focused one. So in the future, we know Samsung is one of the biggest players in the market in the telecom industry. So they have an integrated wallet on their mobile phones, so providing an interface where users of the Samsung phone could directly buy um, a Dent eSIM from the mobile app is pretty interesting integration, and it shows the dedication that the Dent developer team have towards achieving new items and new prototypes. Then we could expect, we know that Dent Teams was launched in May 2020 May 2020, and then so they are trying to enhance the Dent Teams product suite. So they want to add quotas to the Dent Teams for business use case. So that is an interesting one as well, because at the moment the Dent Teams allows you to share the pool of data, but there's no way they could individually control how much data you could allocate to the eSIMs that you share. So that is pretty interesting integration that they are doing as well. And then we can see Dent voice bundling with eSIM packages, include international voice minutes to our eSIM data packages. Wow, that is interesting as well. Because at the moment, most of the eSIM offerings, if you look at most of the competitors, they don't provide free voice calling as an additional bonus to the purchase. So, but this could change. So, Dent is trying to provide additional international voice minutes to their eSIM data packages. So that is going to look more attractive now. So already the eSIM data plans that Dent Wireless offers, they already have a 1 year validity compared to its competitors, where they offer either a 15-day, 1 week, or a month, or a 6 month, or a 1 year product ranges. But whereas all the eSIM products in Dent are standard with 1 year validity, which is very unique selling point from my point of view. But even though we know that eSIM is a very new technology and there's not much users buying any data packages from Dent Wireless, but in the long run, these kind of attractive offerings is going to only make attract more customers once eSIM gets into mainstream. And then the next item that they are focusing interesting one is they are trying to do a IoT prototype for security cameras. So with a physical Dent SIM card. Well, that is very interesting um, prototype that they are doing, but we haven't got any news about that prototype or any information. So we have a recent update in the Telegram channel that we could have an AMA, which is Ask Me Anything AMA session with the founder of Dent Wireless in the next coming months. But it's just as a rumor. So if that happens, we could get some information about the IoT prototype for security cameras. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and if you are lucky, we could get an update from Miko on this IoT prototype, and that could provide us more information as well. And then we have a Dent Exchange BTC market listing of Dent Exchange in the coin market cap. So that is going to be very interesting as well. We know that Dent has its own exchange where the buy and sell orders of mobile data, there is an execution happening against BTC. So that is going to be very interesting. So once they have this listed on coin market cap, and the volume of transaction that happens on the Dent exchange is going to become more transparent. So we can individuals can track and see their daily volume on a live basis. So this is very interesting, but we have to wait for this, because this item has been has been a miss in the previous roadmap as well. So I'm not going to be being, until I see it happen, I'm not going to be too optimistic about it, because we have to depend on coin market cap, right? It's not just Dent trying to make it list. It's up to the coin market cap to make that decision. And then we have some research and development of GGSN technology, which is some sort of deep telecom integration that is happening behind the scenes, which I'm not knowledge enough to discuss about this. And then they have something else as well. So they are trying to have PayPal integration into the Dent Teams product as well. So that's going to be a very interesting thing we will see um, happening. So basically, from anything that happens via Dent Teams, um, is going to be going via the Dent BTC order exchange, pretty much like what happens on Dent Exchange, which is going to happen on Dent Teams as well. So that's what another item they are trying to achieve. So all this shows basically that they are trying to bring volume, and make that data available publicly by getting it listed on coin market cap. So that is a very straightforward approach that Dent is trying to make, and make sure they attract more volume and transactions, and those transactions captured through the Dent exchange interface and integration with the coin market cap as well. So let's wait and see what comes out in Q3 2020. But they got enough items on their table already. um, so if you go to the dentfans.com website, so there have been some analysis being presented about the Q3 key milestones. So historically speaking, there have been some misses in the past. So remember, this roadmap itself is a guideline for, it's like a planner for what they need to do in the next coming quarter. So I wouldn't be very strict on if some items get missed or some items get added. So let's hope they manage to deliver what's in the Q3 list, and see how they turn out. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.